YouTube, how the fuck you doing? Hey guys, Nadeshot. Today I'm bringing a brand new video. What you guys are going to be watching is a freight tar gameplay because I've been screwing around with a couple different attachments on the gun to help me hit my shots. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm going to be very upfront. One of my weaknesses is gun skill. I consider myself to be a very smart player, but occasionally, not very often, I could miss a few shots here and there that might cause me to die, and it could be a very important kill for my team, whether it be in a tournament or just playing pubs going for a gameplay. So right now, the only two guns in competitive Call of Duty SMGs that are being used are the TAR and the Vector, and the reason why is because those just kill the quickest, best damage, best accuracy. Statistically, those are probably the two best SMGs that you could use. But the problem with the Vector is that when you use the TAR, even if you have ready up on both guns, your gun comes up just slightly quicker. And you guys know if you're playing against pro players or any type of player that's has really good gun skill, milliseconds could change who's going to win the gunfight. So for me, one of the things that I struggle with the TAR, since it is the most used SMG in competitive, is the fact that when you start shooting the gun with muzzle brake, I lose track of my shot when I'm going up against somebody because that flash that happens when you're shooting it. So I went around in pubs yesterday and I started using the flash suppressor to help me hit more shots and just be more accurate. Now, taking the muzzle brake off kind of screws you over in certain situations because it adds more range to the gun, so it'll take less bullets at a certain range to kill. But in my opinion, when I was using the flash suppressor, I was hitting more shots at a longer range. So even though I didn't have as much damage with the flash suppressor, I was still compensating for that by being way more accurate at a longer distance. So in reality, even though that my bullets were a little weaker, it's still, it was still the same kill time because I was hitting more shots at a longer range. So right now, I'm actually using the target assist. What's it called, Sethi? This orange attachment, I forget. The tracker sight. I'm so sorry, guys. The tracker sight. So my chat when I was on Twitch TV was telling me to use the tracker sight. I was wondering why, because in reality, I don't think this orange crosshair is going to help me that much. But if you hit B and take out the iron sight, this gun literally has no recoil. So right now I'm running a silencer, and I don't have foregrip on, which I normally run on my TAR at all times, or any SMG for that matter. And I was still insanely accurate because if you guys watch, there literally is no recoil. I'm not sure what they did inside the game statistically with the tracker target finder. Fuck. The target, what's it called? The tracker sight. Damn it. I can't get that down. The tracker sight, the iron sight, when you hit B and toggle the tracker sight off and you have this iron sight, there's no recoil. So I'm actually even contemplating using this in competitive because I don't miss shots with this. Like I said at the beginning of this commentary, guys, one of the biggest struggles with me when I use the TAR is the fact that flash when I'm using the muzzle brake, it just screws me over and I start missing shots because I can't see through the damn iron sight on the TAR, which it's a battle that I'm having inside of my head. I'm trying to figure out what the best attachment for me is. So guys, if you follow competitive and you see pros using a certain gun with certain attachments, I don't want you to sit there and think that you have to use that because I feel like since Infinity Ward stuck with like the 8-point perk system, kind of like Black Ops 2 did, there's a lot of meta games. So that means there's so many different options that you can use on your guns that will give you an advantage and maybe help your weaknesses. So you can turn your weaknesses into your strongest points just by using different attachments. I want you guys to screw around with them. Try this tracker sight out on every SMG. I've heard it's a lot better with ARs. It kind of gives you that honey badger sight with other ARs, maybe like the Remington or SC2010. But I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I just don't want you guys to feel like you need to go with the crowd and use a certain attachment because I was using the flash suppressor and the foregrip and scrims last night. I was going off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. That's going to do it for me here today. I'll see you guys in the live stream YouTube. We'll see you fudging later. Peace out, brothers.